And good afternoon. It's softball action on Central Illinois Sports as we're here at Pikeland Community School for a softball game between two really good junior high teams in the Rushville Lady Rockets and the Lady Braves of Pikeland. Glad you've joined us today. John Hull alongside. I'm Jack Hull. If you're looking for the PCS Braves baseball game, it is on Central Illinois Sports 2, and Charlie will be getting underway there in just a few moments, so stay tuned for that. Just go to Central Illinois Sports 2. Be sure to subscribe to that channel just like you did with this one, and you'll be able to see the baseball game, or maybe you can watch them both on a split screen at home. That would be kind of fun, too. Today's game, the Rushville Lady Rockets and the Lady Braves of Pikeland Community School. This is the Damon Emmerich Loan Officer at Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Mortgage rates have fallen. It's a great time to check your rates for refinancing. You know, you may be able to drop the rates down into the twos, drop some years off your term, and take some cash out for equity, maybe do a home improvement or something else. Contact Damon Emmerich, loan officer here in Pittsfield at Great Rivers Bank today to learn more. Call 217-285-4404 or visit greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. And, of course, our scoreboard sponsor is Trash Queen, offering affordable residential trash service. Roll off dumpsters to Pike, Scott, and Morgan County. Call today to learn more at 217-320-4320. It's the Great Rivers Bank Damon Emmerich Loan Officer pregame show. Pikeland Lady Braves will take on the Rushville Lady Rockets. John and I will be back with more on the pregame show after these.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
The team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in West Central Illinois and Northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate. Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Back on the pregame show, it's the Great Rivers Bank Damon Emmerich Loan Officer pregame show. Damon and the gang can be reached at 285-4404 or visit greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Of course, Great Rivers Bank here to help you with auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon Emmerich once again at 285-4404. The Lady Rockets of Rushville Industry, and I think they go Schuyler County now.
Schuyler Industry Middle School, Jack.
Oh, okay, there you go. And,
Sims.
But they're not in industry because the middle school, there's a Christian school at the old industry school.
They're not in industry. It's called Schuyler Industry Middle School.
I'll
I
be
don't
darned.
know why.
Okay. The lineup looks like this for Coach Crozier. It's Kaylee Shaw leading off and playing third base. Chloe Greer will be the catcher today. Italy Ford will be the pitcher, and we watched her warm up, and she can really bring it. Charlie Gerlman will be the center fielder. Gabby Sorrell will be the left fielder. Batting in the sixth spot will be Elliott Hood, the shortstop. Batting seventh is Audrey Suter. She is the right fielder. Braylee Haynes will play first or second base and bat eighth. And the first baseman is Caitlin Vogler, and she will bat in the ninth spot and play first base. Also in the on the team today on the bench is Maddie Sargent, Miley Martin, Kaylee Tracy, along with Colby Nichols, Callie Koffel, I believe it's pronounced, Peyton Moore, Gabby Rangel, and Delaney Meyer. We'll try to get those names right for you. The Pikeland Lady Braves will have a similar lineup, but they've changed a few things. Kelsey Friesmeyer will lead off and play center field. Carly Patterson moves up to the second spot, and she'll be in right field. Grace Henry bats third and will do the catching. McKinley Walston, after a good hitting performance the other day, will move to the cleanup spot and play third base. Tori Stanball bats fifth and plays second base. Emma Henry bats sixth, and she's on the rubber today. Taylor Peebles moves over to first base from third. She'll bat seventh. Kinley Gerard is at shortstop today. She'll bat eighth. And Erin Rivera will be the designated player, batting for Molly Daniels, who's the flex and playing left field. That's our starters today. We await the umpires to get things rolling. Want to let you know that Charlie can be found today not on Central Illinois Sports 2, but on Facebook on Central Illinois Sports. John tells us they're having some technical difficulties, so go to Facebook Live on Central Illinois Sports, and you should be able to view that contest today. And we'll try to kind of sneak in on it too and be able to follow that game along with the one we're bringing to you here. Pregame show. We hope you will stay tuned. We'll have more coming your way and tell you about some of the broadcasts for next week when we come back on the Great Rivers Bank Damien Emmerich Loan Officer Pregame Show.
Since 1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products, competitive prices, and...
But what about the new locations, Grampy?
What new location?
Well, boys, Logan Ag now has locations in Winchester, Illinois, and in LaBelle, Missouri.
So now there are 4?
I'll be 4 this year.
Logan Ag, serving customers in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Paris, and LaBelle, Missouri.
Our vision for agriculture is 2020.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes invites you to join us in our 30 for 30 campaign to help support the area Fellowship of Christian Athletes huddles. That would include you donating $30 per month for 30 people in our area. You can contact me at 217-473-5151 or Jack Cyhull, JackCyhull, at yahoo.com to find out more about Western Illinois FCA and how you can become a part of this great ministry.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike.
They did, Jack.
Well, it's a really nice day. Been very pleasant all day today. The fans are moving around the outfield to find their positions, and some of the 7th and 8th graders from the Pikeland Braves baseball team are over at Payson today playing, and they will be on Facebook Live on Central Illinois Sports, Charlie tells us, in just a little while. So we'll try to follow that and keep track of what's going on there also. Try to give you some updates, but you can follow that on Central Illinois Sports on Facebook. Charlie having some technical difficulty once again today with some computer issues and trying to make things work. And he can't blame us for it, John. We're working just fine, right?
Seems to be.
Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards. Does your business or organization need custom apparel? How about a fundraiser? From T-shirts and sweatshirts to polos and jackets, Geared Up has the gear you need. Trophies and plaques, too. All kinds of awards. Visit WeGearYouUp.com or call 217-473-6290 to learn more. And Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 to 7 Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients ages 18 months and older with no appointment necessary. Learn more about the services offered at Illini Express by visiting IlliniHospital.org. Reminding you that on Monday during the holiday, they'll be open from 7 in the morning till 11 in the morning. That's pretty much their holiday routine. If the Monday through Saturday ends up on a holiday, including I think Christmas even. They're even there 7 to 11, I do believe. They know that people get sick and need some help at those times. Hey, it's a Friday, so at the Bowlers Universe today, they've got those craft beer crust pizzas, 14-inch one for $12.50, 18-inch for $16.50. We had the barbecue chicken and the chicken bacon ranch the other day, and they were both delicious. Those are their specials today and tomorrow. Also, the leagues will start on Monday. Give them a call at 217-285-6913 to get things underway. A legendary figure has entered the ballpark, and I don't know if he's got a partner or not. I don't see anybody working with him. Well, he's got one. Okay. Barry Wright will be behind the plate today, so we'll look forward to bringing you action, and you'll get to see Barry's best side, his backside, which is kind of normal. I think that's his backside, his best side. Want to remind you once again that junior high baseball action will be on Facebook on Central Illinois Sports. Charlie and Jessica are there to bring you the contest, so hopefully they can get that underway, and you'll be able to follow that action today also. So we'll look forward to bringing you softball action today between Rushville and the Pikeland Lady Braves. Couple good pitchers out here again today, as we had the other day with Pleasant Hill and the Lady Braves. We're scheduled on Monday, and John, I think we're going to have to do that. I was trying to buck out on it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Good softball game again, Pittsfield and Camp Point Central right here. John and I will be here for a 4:30 contest there. On Monday, the boys play at Brown County, and you can get on BC Hornets Sports to be able to watch that. Steve Surratt will cover that one for us, as he'll be in Brown County to bring you that contest. And then as we look through the week, on Wednesday, we've got softball action. Quincy Catholic hosts Pittsfield's girls in Quincy, and I'm scheduled to go do that. I think Charlie's going to go along on that day. Thursday, we've got a broadcast doubleheader scheduled. 4:30 here will be Pittsfield and the Western squad. And then also on Thursday, softball action. Griggsville Perry will be traveling to Meredosia for softball action. We'll see if we got enough people to be able to go out and cover that. Friday, the 11th, we're scheduled to do baseball action at Perry, Griggsville Perry hosting Liberty. And then Saturday, 10 a.m. baseball, AC Central hosting Pittsfield over at Chandlerville. And usually they play a doubleheader on that Saturday. We'll see if they'll do that. We'll try our best to bring you that action also. Those are some of the things that are coming up. We are in the pregame. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have our first pitch of the day on the Great Rivers Bank Damon Emmerich Loan Officer pregame show on Central Illinois Sports.
Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice. Have confidence that what you are putting in your engine is not only going to get you there, but take you further. When you choose FS, you can be confident you are maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up. For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Damon Emmerich, your loan officer. Mortgage rates fallen. It's time to check out those rates for refinancing. You may be able to drop the rate, drop some years off your term, and take some cash out for equity, maybe for a home improvement loan or more. And we're looking forward to that with Great Rivers Bank, 285-4404, greatriversbank.bank. Around the infield, we'll see Taylor Peebles at first base today. Tori Stanball, the second baseman. Kinley Gerard is the shortstop, and McKinley Walston moves to third today. Molly Daniels is in left field. Kelsey Friesmeyer in center. Carly Patterson is in right field. Grace Henry behind the plate, and Emma Henry on the mound today. That's the starters out on the field for the Lady Braves of Pikeland. First three batters will be Kaylee Shaw, Chloe Greer, and Italy Ford. Anybody gets on, it'll be Charlie Gerlman, who will bat in the cleanup spot for the Lady Rushville Rockets. They're in there. Are they purple and gold, John, or blue and gold?
Purple.
Purple and gold?
I know the color blindness makes it difficult to tell, doesn't it?
Purple and blue just really don't make a lot of difference to me most of the time. Barry Wright is behind the plate. Devin Workman down on the bases today. Formidable crew there. And the coaches get things ready here as we are ready to play some softball action on a sunshiny day here at Pikeland Community School in Callender Field. Thank you to the Callender family. Of course, Bruce's dad was instrumental in this ballpark getting them put together. Kaylee Shaw will step in. She wears the number 11. She's the third baseman. And Walston moves in, as does Peebles. And the Henry girls are ready to get this one underway. First pitch is in there for strike one, and we hear Barry Wright bark that one out. First pitch of the day brought to you by Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out on the newsstand near you. Next pitch is at the letters for a strike and an 0-2 count. No balls, 2 strikes, nobody on, nobody out, top of the first inning. Little chatter back and forth in the early going. The other day in the Pleasant Hill and Pikeland game, there was a lot of chattering going on. The next, Shaw takes it down low for a ball as a waste pitch by Emma Henry, trying to get her to go for the drop ball and didn't get that one. It's a 1-2 count here in the top of the first. Leadoff hitter at the plate. The next pitch, fly ball right side, foul territory. Peebles will give chase, but it'll hit the ground over by the fence, and we'll do it all over again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody on, nobody out. Kaylee Shaw, the third baseman for Rushville, steps in from the right side. Henry gets the sign and brings the next. Rise ball, swing and a miss, and a strikeout is the first of the ball game, and that rise ball kind of locked up Kaylee Shaw. She threw it on the inside half, and she just couldn't get the arms out on that one. Nobody on, 1 out. Chloe Greer steps in. She's the catcher. Bats from the right side. Solid-built young lady. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Henry fields it, throws it to Peebles over at first. 1 pitch, and the second out is recorded 1-3. And with 2 outs, here comes Italy Ford, who is the pitcher for Rushville. And like I said, I watched her warm up, and the Henry girl throws the ball very hard, but the Ford girl really was throwing it with probably more velocity than anybody I've seen so far this season. Henry leans back, throws a little rise ball in the back, and it's a ball a little bit high. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Outfielders playing straight away. The right fielder kind of guarding the line a little bit more. That's up high for a ball and a 2-ball, no strike count. Barry calls the balls and the strikes both very loud, so he lets you know what's going on all the time. 2 balls, no strikes, and the number 3 hitter. That's in there at the knees for a strike and a 2-ball, 1 strike count. Emma Henry on the mound, Grace Henry behind the plate, the Snowy Twins, as I like to call them. Snowy Ice, they've got a nice business, and they'd love to play sports. Next pitch, in there, ground ball, second baseman, Stanball's got it, tosses it over to Peebles. Play goes 4-3, and 1-2-3 go the Lady Rockets in the top of the first. No score in the ball game on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Bottom of the first comes your way with the Braves batting on Central Illinois Sports.
Up is your local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos. We do it all. Ask us how we can help you raise funds for your local school or organization. Find us online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up custom apparel and awards.
Cascom offers fiber optic services to your business needs with a local 24/7 support. Whether you are a small or large-sized business, Cascom has the correct level of broadband and services you need to help grow and be successful. There will be no time for downtime when you are trying to be reliable for your business. Upgrade business needs today and call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Bottom of the first brought to you by Save-A-Lot, your local Save-A-Lot in Pittsfield, here to serve you with high-quality grocery items for the entire family. Drive a little, save a lot. Join them tomorrow for the Back the Blue event on Saturday, September 5th to show your support for local law enforcement. They'll have food, door prizes, and lots more, raising some funds there. Hope you'll join them. Also, Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield across from the airport. Real Net and Twine is your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. 217-285-5013 for Real Net and Twine. Italy Ford on the mound. Chase Greer behind the plate. We'll set the rest of their infield in just a minute. Ground ball. Friesmeyer hits it. Shortstop picks it up. A little slow throw, and she is safe at first, and that's a base hit as she just beats that one out. The shortstop's throw was a little bit of a lollipop that time.
Such a slowly hit ball, too. That was part of what made it a tough play.
Carly Patterson will bat now. She wears the number 3, plays right field, bats left-handed. Vogler at first, Haynes at second, Hood at shortstop, and Shaw at third for Rushville. First pitch is outside, and Friesmeyer got a late break. She'll get in there and not slide, but get the stolen base. I'd like to see you slide every time, just so you know it.
Throw was on the far side of the base, though, so I think that's why she didn't.
1 ball, no strikes. That one was way outside. Shaw checks the bracelet there, or the wristband, to see what she's going to pitch, I guess. I don't know why you wouldn't have the catcher give you signals. I'll be darned. That one, a rise ball change up, and it's a strike on a swing and a miss and a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Like to see Patterson lay the ball down towards the first baseman and move Friesmeyer to third with just 1 out.
That ball ended up well outside also.
Yeah. It's really interesting how the pitcher has to look for the sign on her armband. That's in there for a strike and a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Patterson's never batted this high in the lineup in the games we've seen so far. I thought maybe she was just in there to get some bunting down, but she takes that one outside, and so a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Needs some contact here. The pitch in there for strike 3, looking, and the first out of the inning comes the way of the strikeout by Italy Ford. Grace Henry bats now. She's the catcher, bats in the third spot with McKinley Walston waiting on deck. Shook the lineup up quite a bit today, did the Lady Braves. See if that can produce some more runs. Italy Ford checks the wristband. I guess the catcher gives her a number, and then she has to check the wristband to see what she's going to throw. Usually you've got that kind of pre-designed. 1 ball, no strikes here in the first inning on Central Illinois Sports. Proud to bring you the games. Visit us on centralillinoisports.com. Like us on Facebook and Twitter. Fly ball, second baseman goes back. She won't get to that one. That'll be a single. Will they send Friesmeyer? Yes, they will. That'll be an RBI. Late throw to the plate, and that'll let Henry go to second on the base hit and the RBI. And the Rushville girls' fundamentals that time were a little bit off, and that allowed the run to score as they threw the ball to cutoff like you want to, but then they tried to throw it to home way late. Friesmeyer was already in there, and then Henry opportunistically took second. That brings up McKinley Walston with 1 out. RBI single for Grace Henry makes it a 1-0 Trash Queen scoreboard lead for the Lady Braves here in the bottom of the first. John Hall running the camera, doing the color, and I'm Jack Hall. Foul ball straight back at us by McKinley Walston, who had a big double the other day against Ava Wombles. Tried to get her team back into that one, but they were defeated 4-2 by a very good Pleasant Hill Lady Wolves team. Walston bats. Tori Stanball batting 5th today as Henry and Peebles have moved down. Now that one gets away. Late steal. She's into third. Slides, and I couldn't see the call, John.
He called her out.
Okay. She was out trying to steal third, so the play goes 2-5 for the second out of the inning. Ball was there in plenty of time. I think you can have no doubt on that. I just had too many people in front of me. I couldn't see the umpire's call. 1 ball, 1 strike the count with nobody on, and 2 outs now. Swing and a miss on the inside pitch as Walston couldn't catch up to the inside fastball. Actually, what happened was Ford hit her leg and the ball just rolled from her to the plate, and their catcher, and Chloe Greer, picked it up and fired it to third, and she beat Henry by about 3 steps. Change-up pitch up a little bit high. I'm noticing that Italy Ford warm-ups through the ball a lot harder than she does from the rubber.
I was going to say that, Jack. She has not really thrown that velocity that she threw in warm-up.
With the 2-2, maybe she will now. Swing and a miss on a fastball down. Strikeout is the 3rd out of the inning. 2 strikeouts in the inning, a base hit. In fact, 2 base hits and a run scored for the Pikeland Braves. They lead it 1-0 on the Trash Queen scoreboard after 1. We're back on Central Illinois Sports after these.
Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice. Have confidence that what you are putting in your engine is not only going to get you there, but take you further. When you choose FS, you can be confident you are maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Charlie Gerlman will lead things off. Where's the number 24? Plays center field, followed by Gabby Sorrell and Elliott Hood. If anybody gets on, Audrey Suter will bat. 1-0 Braves after 1 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Henry back on the mound. And a swing and a miss by the left-hander on a big cut that time. First base is Taylor Peebles. Tori Stanball at second, Kinley Gerard at short, and McKinley Walston at third base. Check swing, and the umpire said she went, and an 0-2 count on the cleanup hitter, Charlie Gerlman. Charlie chokes up a little bit now. Very tall young lady. Pops it up, left side, foul, out of play, and we'll do it all over again. Grace Henry behind the plate. Emma Henry on the mound today. Damon Emmerich, Great Rivers Bank, here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon at 217-285-4404. Fry's ball, she's able to make contact on that, foul it straight back, and it's an 0-2 count. And Barry's got a small ball bag on the left side and is having trouble getting the softball out. He'll make the right-handed throw like a cross-country and track runner would. Graduate of Greenfield High School in 1974 is Barry Wright. Fly ball over the first baseman's head. Stanball almost got to it. Peebles kind of gave up on that, needed to be ready. Stanball, I thought, was going to get to that, but instead it's a base hit. And you want to go straight to the base on that if you can. So Gerlman has a little bloop single over the first baseman's head and in front of the second baseman. That'll bring up Gabby Sorrell. She is the left fielder, wears the number 9. I'm the kind of guy that fast pitch softball probably is bunting here, but don't see that much anymore. First pitch down low for a ball. Gerlman gets a big lead, but she'll go back to first. Small ball, 1-0 Braves over the Lady Rockets in the early going here. Top of the second inning, leadoff hitter got on with a base hit. Now the bunt is shown, takes it back, and it's a 1-1 count on a called strike on the inside half of the plate. Oh, she says 1-2. I think it's 1-1.
It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Who said 1-2?
Well, Barry put up 2 fingers on the right hand. The next ground ball hit to the first baseman. She bobbles it, race to the base, and Peebles will beat the girl there, and it'll go 3 unassisted. The runner will go down to second as Sorrell couldn't beat Peebles there. Peebles had the ball go off of her glove. She reached down, picked it up, headed to first, and it was a foot race there, and she wins the battle for the first out of the inning. Now a runner in scoring position at second. Here comes Elliott Hood, who bats 6th in the lineup. She is the shortstop. The Hood name very prevalent in the Rushville area over the years. Part of them moved to Jacksonville, but a lot of them stayed around Rushville. A lot of noise out there right now today, isn't there?
Everybody's talking.
Yeah. First one right down the middle for strike one, and Henry throws that one at the letters and gets the call. No balls, one strike, one out. Runner at second base via the base hit and then the ground out to first allowed her to go to second. That's Gerlman down there. Hood at the plate, bats from the right side. One out, 0-1 count, 1-0 Braves. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Will try to steal third. Nobody at third on the play as a new third baseman, a new shortstop. Nobody communicated on that. And Gerard was a little late covering the bag, and the steal was pretty much a fake bunt. We used to run that play in the summertime all the time, and it works to perfection again. So a 1-ball, 1-strike count, and a runner just 60 foot away now. Fly ball right side. That's going to be a fair ball, and it's going to fall right in front of the right fielder. She had a shot at catching it, but she kind of backed off, and that's going to be at least a stand-up triple. The ball will come into home, and a triple down the right field line, as I thought the right fielder maybe had a shot at it, but we're tied at 1 here. She got over and had the ball in front of her, but just kind of backed up and was going to keep it forever, and then it bounced by her, and that ended up being a triple for the number 6 batter in Elliott Hood. We're tied at 1, and Audrey Suter is the batter now. She wears the number 55 and fouls the first one back. She's the right fielder. Payson and PCS playing baseball action on Facebook today, as Central Illinois Sports 2 had some technical difficulties again. Suter, the batter, takes one right at the letters, and it's an 0-2 count. We're tied at 1 here in the early going. Is kind of,
He's the battling batter.
Yep. The 4th place hitter and the 6th place hitter, each one got hits and scored a run, tied this game up at 1 apiece here in the top of the second. Infield kind of moved around a little bit today. Fly ball, foul ball, straight back behind us. The count will remain 0-2, and Audrey Suter is fighting her way to try to get that lead run that's down at third base, 60 foot away, in and give Rushville their first lead of the game. 0-2 count with 1 out. The pitch, ground ball, that'll go to the second baseman. Stand ball will try to throw it home way late. Fielder's choice. She should have just went ahead and got the out. She had no chance whatsoever playing back like that and trying to throw the ball to home, and that'll score a run, and Suter will be on first base. You got to go ahead and get that out, and instead it's a 2-1 lead for Rushville with only 1 out, and their number 8 hitter in Breeley Haynes, the second baseman who wears the number 34. Usually Peoples is at third, Brown's at first. She's not here for the second day in a row. Stand ball always plays second. Played first the other day. Henry swing and a miss, and the catcher in Grace Henry had a little trouble with it, but she corralled it. And a pitch out of the strike zone is strike 1 on Haynes. Ball hit to the second baseman. She just needed to take it to first and get the out. Tried to bring it home, and 4 or 5 steps late. Show a bunt down low. Nice job by Grace Henry keeping that in front of her, and the count's 1 ball and 1 strike. Fundamentals, and you move Walston from short to third, move Gerard, who played second the other day, usually plays right field. She's at shortstop now. And Peebles at first base, and they're having a little trouble communicating. She shows bunt, does Haynes, and misses that one. And it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count.
Haynes offered there.
Yep. I'm not telling you they didn't deserve at least one of the runs, and probably both of them. But the ball could have been maybe caught down the right field line. It was a possibility. It would have been a tough catch. Now ground ball hit towards third. McKinsley Walston picks it up and throws it over the second baseman's head, and that's going to go to the wall. That's going to allow the runner to come all the way from first to home with the 3rd run of the ball game. That'll be an error on the third baseman and allow the runner going to second base. And now a 3-1 lead and timeout as the Lady Braves will huddle on the mound and kind of get things back together. But once again, Walston's been playing shortstop. Now she's at third. That's a different throw. And, if you haven't practiced it a lot, it's kind of tough to make that adjustment, isn't it, John?
Well, I don't know. They never let me play third much.
I would have let you play third.
You did let me play third. You were usually the only one.
It's a hot corner back there. Yeah. You got to be ready all the time if you're doing that.
Yeah.
The pitch from the number 9 hitter in Vogler, and she took a mighty cut at it. Runner at second base and only one out. A base hit, a triple, and then a fielder's choice and an error have allowed the Lady Rockets to put 3 runs on the board here. The next, foul ball. She was way ahead of that for the number 9 hitter, John. I think they might be hiding her there, maybe?
The Rushville Rockets have put the ball in play much more than anyone else has against Miss Henry so far
I
on the
agree.
year.
On the year, you bet. They've come up aggressive. That's the number 9 hitter, and she pulled the ball over the dugout on the third base side. 0-2 count with 1 out. Henry tries maybe off speed this time. She does. Right down the middle, strike 3 called for the second out of the inning. So a runner at second base in Breeley Haynes is there via the air. 2 outs, 3 runs in, and back to the top of the lineup, and Kaylee Shaw, who struck out swinging her first time. She's their leadoff hitter. Wears the number 11 and plays third base. Dangerous spot for the Lady Braves. They're going to have to get their bats a moving here. But right now they need to get the out. Swing and a miss as the batter, her back foot actually stepped backwards when she swung that time. And I saw a couple baseball players do that the other day, and I don't know how in the world you could hit the ball when your back foot goes straight to the third base dugout. Fouled straight back. That time she did not do the same thing, and an 0-2 count. Got to keep that back foot planted and get the drive on that one whenever you can. Ball comes in from foul territory. We've got a few little wasp and things flying around. Runner at second, 2 outs, 3 runs in, a 3-1 lead on the Trash Queen scoreboard for the Lady Rockets of Rushville over the Braves. Ground ball over the third base line. That's going to go for extra bases, and that'll be an RBI. Haynes kind of ran a 90-degree angle there. The ball will come in late. And the left fielder got it in and held Shaw to a double right down the third base line. I don't know that you need to guard the line completely, but in fast pitch usually you play the line a little closer than what I've seen most of the junior high teams play so far. Henry back on the mound. Trails 4-1 now, and the number 2 hitter, and Chloe Greer, fouls one back on the right side. 4 runs in the inning. It's a 4-1 ball game. Scoreboard a little late over there, but I bet John's got it right on the video.
4-1, yeah.
Yep.
8th hitter of the inning, too.
Yeah. Greer bats here. It's a fly ball left field. Left fielder way deep. The runner's going to go around third. Left fielder bobbles the ball. That'll let the run come in. Then she throws the ball to third base. Got to throw it to that cutoff. So a base hit and then an error by the left fielder will allow the run to score, the 5th run of the inning. And Rushville will send their number 9, their 9th batter to the plate, and that's number 3 hitter, Italy Ford. Playing with fire here. They're going to have a courtesy runner, I do believe, for their catcher. The courtesy runners will be Callie Koffel, Coufal, Koffel. First base coach brought the ball down to Barry Wright, pulled her mask down, smiled at him, and threw him the ball. I don't know what. Kind of got her mask down, I think, right now.
Yeah.
Dangerous right here with Italy Ford at the plate. Right down the middle for strike 1. 9th hitter to bat in the inning here in the second inning. 5 runs on 3 hits. And a couple of them were solid hits. And then, just some miscues by the infield and the outfield here have really hurt the play. Swing and a misses. Ford that time was way behind on that one, and that surprises me. 0-2 count. Trash Queen offering affordable residential and commercial trash service, roll-off dumpsters, Pike, Scott, and Morgan County, 217-320-4320. 5 runs in the inning. Ford hits a fly ball across the middle. It'll be a ground ball to second baseman. They'll call her safe at first, so you'll have to give her a base hit on that. And runner goes to second, and that was kind of one of those toss-up calls, I thought. What'd you think, Johnner? Kind of bang-bang?
I saw him toss it up, but
yeah,
I didn't think he caught it.
I thought maybe it might have been an out, but it wasn't called, so we've got first and second. And the cleanup hitter, and Charlie Gerlman, who had a single her last time. That one on the inside half for a strike.
She let off the inning.
Yep, she's the 10th batter to bat in the inning. 5 runs in, runners at first and second. About everything went wrong that could go wrong, including not getting a call or two here. But they've made their own poison. The Braves will have to fight through it. Now, fly ball down the right field line will go well foul. 0-2 count. Got the World War II plane buzzing us today, sounded like.
Just a little single-engine prop plane.
0-2, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Top of the second, 5-1 Rushville. The pitch. Fly ball on the infield. Peebles calls it, and she makes the grab for the third out of the inning. So the fly ball to the first baseman, but 10 batters come to the plate. There were 3 hits, 2 errors, a fielder's choice, and Rushville scores 5 in the second inning. They lead at 5-1 going into the bottom of the second on the Trash Queen scoreboard on Central Illinois Sports.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
The team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate.
Tori Stanball will lead things off at the bottom of the second inning. Braves jumped out to a 1-0 lead, gave up 5 in the top of the second, trail at 5-1 here on the Trash Queen scoreboard. It'll be Stanball, Emma Henry, and Taylor Peebles to lead things off. And Kinley Gerard will bat if anybody gets on. Stanball takes ball 1 low. The other day, she got caught looking 3 or 4 times in that game against the Wombles girl, and she was tough, but this Ford girl that's on the mound is pretty tough too. Italy Ford with Chloe Greer catching. Vogler at first, Haynes at second, Hood the shortstop, and Shaw at third. That one down the middle, and a 1-1 count. I'm really amazed about the Ford girl, though, because when we watched her warm up, I mean, her velocity was really something. She hasn't thrown the ball hard since she's been on the rubber. 1-1 count, nobody on, nobody out, bottom of the second. That one up high for a ball and a 2-1 count. Very important to take a pitch like that, and a nice job by Stanball.
She's the opposite of those baseball pitchers you see come out, Jack, and kind of lollipop the ball there, warming up, and then come in, throw the ball real hard, like you see in high school sometimes.
Change up, Stanball swings and misses, and a 2-2 count now. And it's important for Stanball to make contact here and get some things going. The pitch from Ford to Stanball. Down low for a ball. And a 3-ball, 2-strike count. Barry Wright was kind of diving away from that. I haven't seen him do that much when he's umpiring. He must be getting old.
Scared.
He's as old as me. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. You can see I'm not umping anymore. Pitch inside and a base on balls, and Stanball will lead things off by getting on base with Emma Henry coming to the plate. She's the pitcher, wears the number 20, and Taylor Peebles bats behind her. These are the 6th and 7th place hitters. They both moved down in the lineup a little bit.
This is where Henry's been for the last few games.
The pitch to the right-hander. Up high for a ball. Stanball slow on the break. She gets down to second on the steal. The catcher's
throw was well short.
Well short, yep. The shortstop took it way in front of the bag. Even if it's going to bounce twice, you got to take it at the bag because you're not going to get anybody out between the base and the pitching rubber. 1 ball, no strikes on Emma Henry with a runner at second, and Stanball now. Foul ball, right side, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Real Net and Twine located just north of Pittsfield across from the airport. Your local headquarters for lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, gazing balls, and much more. Stop by and see them or call 285-5013 for Real Net and Twine.
And where are they located, Jack?
Across from the airport. Henry hits it solid. Line drive, third baseman made the play on the first out of the inning, and Stanball was able to get back to second base.
But I mean, they have this marker at their
the purple primate,
primate.
We call it the grape gorilla sometimes. Here comes Taylor Peebles to the plate. Foul ball straight over the top of us for strike one. What were you going to say there about the purple primate?
No, that was what we were looking for.
We used to argue about the gorilla. I just instantly lately have called it the great gorilla.
I don't think it's a gorilla.
I don't know. We'll have to ask him sometime we're out there.
We're going to ask the gorilla?
We are. One out. Change up. Peebles well in front of that one. Nice pitch by Ford and an 0-2 count. As she found Peebles that time being very aggressive. Peebles playing first base today. Has played third most of the time. Good hitter. Bats cleanup a lot, but she's moved down to the 7th spot today. Trying to get things broke open here are the Braves. Runner at second with one out now. The pitch. Foul ball. Goes by Corey Wombles. He tries to put the soccer foot on it, but misses it.
He was trying to keep from the soccer foot on it, I think. Didn't want to get hit in the ankle.
Corey looks good in red. He used to be a Griggsville Perry Tornado in his high school days. No balls, 2 strikes on Peebles with one out. The line out by Henry to the third baseman. Stanball at second after the walk and the stolen base. Ford delivers a changeup on the outside, and it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out on the newsstand near you. The paper comes out on Wednesdays most weeks. The next to Peebles. Another changeup down low for a ball.
The only time I can think of that the paper doesn't come out on Wednesdays is if Christmas is on a Wednesday.
Yeah, sometimes they get a holiday on a Tuesday and they'll be a little late, but most of the time they'll make sure it gets out on a Wednesday. 2-2 count. Runner at second, one out. Peebles needs that 2-strike hit right here. Change up. Peebles hits it down the first base line. It goes foul. She's hanging tough. She'll grab the bat and head back.
They had a short base peg on this field like they did on the baseball field over there. Jacket might have caught it and ended up fair.
I think what Corey Womble said, both bases here are kind of raised up, though. They need to kind of get a flat shovel and straighten that out a little bit like they do on the other diamond. The 2-2. Change up high, and a 3-ball, 2-strike count. Ford's tried to throw change up after change up to Peebles. Will she come with the hard one here? Let's see. Gerard waits on deck. Braves need something going. They trail 5-1 with one out in the second inning. Lots of game left, though. The pitch, change up high, and she just couldn't get that change up across. And the second base on balls of the inning will bring up Kinley Gerard.
Holding on to it too long there, it looks like it. And wants to be high.
Now you need to get the ball in play and make something happen. Nobody, if you bunt the ball towards third, there won't be anybody covering third. So let's see what Gerard can do here, batting 8th today. Where's the number 5? She's in the shortstop position today. And Ford looks and gets the sign from the wristband and the pitch. A bunt straight back. Third baseman was charging hard. I'll give her credit for that.
He was almost at home.
Shortstop was covering third on the play. Stanball needs to get a good break on the release of the pitch. You can leave the base as soon as the ball leaves the pitcher's hand, so you need to get that good break.
Oh my goodness, if that's happening, then that leaves that entire left side of the field open.
It does. Slap one right in there, couldn't you? Pitch from Ford. Shows bunt, doesn't do it. Shortstop was slow covering third, but Stanball wasn't interested in trying to make that steal. 0-2 count. That's what Rushville did in the last half inning, kind of got some things going. 0-2 count on Kinley Gerard. She is a 7th grader, not a sophomore, as I tried to make her the other day. Coaches are calling all kinds of plays over there right now. The pitch, change up, swing and a miss, strike 3, second out of the inning, and runners at first and second with 2 outs. And here comes Erin Rivera. Tell him, John, what's Rivera like to do?
She likes to swing at the first pitch, and she generally makes contact.
Yep, she doesn't like to take anything. Big gap in right center. Right fielder playing very shallow. She could put one over the second baseman's head. She could plate a couple runs, I think, for the Lady Braves here. Left-handed batter, first pitch. Fouls it off on the left side and swings at that first pitch in her tradition.
Makes contact.
Yes, she does. No scoreboard here, so I really can't tell you what the score is of the junior high baseball game. We'll try to get an update maybe from Jessica in a little bit.
Maybe at the break you can listen for a moment, too.
Possibly. 1 strike count, 2 outs. Runners at first and second, both there via the walk. Rivera tries to get the 2-out hit. It's low and outside. Big lead by Peebles there. If they throw the ball to first, I think she could be in a peck of trouble. Unless Stanball takes off for third. It's a big lead with the run or the first baseman there at first base. 1-1 is the count. And you know, coach just called out a play. Let's see if they do that. Rivera swings and misses at that one. I'm telling you, you could fake the second and throw to first and pick that runner off pretty easily right now. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Got to have confidence in your catcher in that situation, but you're a pitch away from getting out of the jam if you're Rushville here, leading 5-1 the bottom of the second with 2 outs. That ball's outside and a 2-2 count. Once again.
First baseman's not even coming over, though.
Well, up until that play she was on the bag the rest of the time. Second base runner is not getting a big lead out there after the pitch. 2-2 with 2 outs. The pitch. Ground ball hit towards the shortstop. Bobbles it, and an error on the shortstop will get us back to the top of the lineup for the Lady Braves. Bases loaded, and here comes Kelsey Friesmeyer, who had a base hit her last time. Leadoff hitter here, bases loaded, trailing by 4 in the bottom of the second. This is a key spot in the game already for the Lady Braves. Ford looks at her coach, who I think is her dad. Looks at the wristband and brings the first. Ground ball hit back to the pitcher. It goes off her glove. It'll get by the shortstop. That's going to plate 2 runs, I do believe. Throw comes in, and the tag is late. Peebles is there underneath the tag, so 2 runs score. And the base hit by Friesmeyer up the middle brings in 2 RBIs, and it's a 5-3 ball game now. Pitcher almost got a glove on it. Then Peebles just kept right on trucking to home. It was a bang-bang play, but she was well under the tag. Here comes Carly Patterson, who was caught looking her first time, batting in the second spot today, probably for the first time this season. Takes one outside for a ball. Rivera at second. Friesmeyer at first. Rivera came up with a hard hit ball to the shortstop. She couldn't handle it. It was an error, but she got on. Then a base hit up the middle by Friesmeyer. 5-3 scoreboard. Braves trailing. Patterson takes that pitch on a check swing and a 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Carly is one of a set of twins, 2 sets of twins on this team, the Henry girls and the Patterson girls. The pitch from Ford. Down low for a ball and a 2 ball, 1 strike count. Barry's got that messed up finger, and so he always looks like he's got 2 fingers up on the right hand. Kind of like Paul Petty. He's got that one finger that just doesn't want to bend anymore. The pitch from Ford. Outside, and she's missed consistently out there lately, John. 3-1 count. A pair of walks in the innings already caused her trouble. An error and a base hit. So the 2 teams have kind of mirrored each other here in the second inning. But Rushville's got the lead 5-3. The pitch. Swing and a miss as Patterson swung kind of one-handed that time. She'll need to step right into that. Takes a good practice swing, but I think she kind of has a tendency to let that front hand kind of leave the bat a little bit. See if she can hit the ball to the left side of the infield here. The pitch. Down low for a ball, and Patterson will draw the 3rd walk of the inning, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs. And Grace Henry coming to the plate. She had a base hit to right center her last time, I do believe. I didn't mark exactly where she hit the ball, but I think it was in that direction.
I was going to tell you you're the only one that would know because you're the one that writes them down, but...
Yeah, I used to draw lines like that. I don't know why I've quit doing that.
I don't know.
5-4 is the score now. No, wait a minute, it's 5-3.
It's 5-3.
Now, they put another run on the board, but...
Then they took it off.
They walked the person, but that just loaded the bases. The pitch to Henry. She drives one to right center field. That ball's going to get down and clear the bases at least. Henry around second, on her way to third. Runner around third, going to head for home. The throw will come in late. They'll throw it to the mound, and 3 runs will score, and that will give the Lady Braves the lead back as the right fielder got the ball into the cutoff person, and Patterson comes all the way around from first on a stand-up triple by Grace Henry. She comes through, and that should be
6-5.
6-5 is the score in the Trash Queen scoreboard in favor of the Lady Braves now. So 3 walks and an error, and then a big triple by Henry puts Walston up. She swings and misses with a runner at third base, and you want to get that run in. 9th person to bat for the Lady Braves here. Both teams, the second inning wasn't their friend.
On the defensive side,
Yeah.
it was on the offense.
Yeah, on the offensive side, they loved it. The next pitch to Walston, batting cleanup today. Takes it inside corner for a strike and a 0-2 count. No balls, 2 strikes the count on the cleanup hitter in McKinley Walston. Need a big 2-out hit right here. They drive in another run. The Braves have come back and scored 5 of their own, and they lead it 6-5 now. Walston fouls it straight back at it, and we'll do it again as Chloe Greer will run that one down.
If every inning goes like this, Jack, we'll be here till tomorrow.
Max Greer came from Rushville. I wonder if Chloe's somebody's relative. You think she'd claim Max, former basketball official and basketball coach?
Would you?
Well, if he was my grandpa, I would, because he'd probably buy me Christmas presents and birthday presents. Old Max coached over at Winchester for a long time with Bob Moore as his assistant, then refereed for more years than he coached. And now he's a grandpa in the stands. 0-2 count on the batter, Walston. Too high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nice play by Greer behind the plate to keep that in front of her. Grace Henry down at third, hoping that they'll drive her in and give the Braves another run lead. They lead 6-5 right now. You listen to it on Central Illinois Sports. John Hall and myself, Jack Hall, bringing you the game. Swinging them, or no, right down the middle. She took a third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. 2, 4, 5 runs on 1 hit. Make it 2 hits. A base hit by Friesmeyer and a triple by Grace Henry. 3 walks in the inning and a big error. And the Braves have taken a 6-5 lead on the Trash Queen scoreboard here on Central Illinois Sports. Top of the third coming your way.
Since 1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products, competitive prices, and...
But what about the new locations, Grampy?
What new location?
Well, boys, Logan Ag now has locations in Winchester, Illinois, and in LaBelle, Missouri.
So now there are 4?
I'll be 4 this year.
Logan Ag, serving customers in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Paris, and LaBelle, Missouri.
Our vision for agriculture is 2020.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season.
6-5 going into the top of the third. Each team gave up a couple of big hits, about 3 walks for Rushville, and a big error there let the Pikeland Lady Braves back into this one after they trailed 5-1. Bottom of the second, they score 5 of their own, and now it's a 6-5 Lady Braves lead as we move to the top of the third inning. 10 batters batted for Rushville in last inning, so that's going to bring up Gabby Sorrell. She wears the number 9, plays left field. Grounded out to first her last time. I think her daddy's probably the basketball official that we see a lot of times around the area. Hope we get to see him this year for basketball. Who knows with all the craziness going on now what we'll get to see, but Central Illinois Sports will be there to cover it for you. Inning brought to you by Illini Express, 7 to 7, Monday through Saturday. 18 months and older, IlliniHospital.org. More information on Illini Express. Henry back to the mound with sister Grace behind the plate. First pitch up high for a ball.
Why do I feel like she's turned into a nun there? She became Sister Grace.
Sister Grace.
Like Brother Denny. He was our uncle, not
that one's in there for a strike.
not a priest.
Brother would be something different.
He would
That's
be
a Franciscan.
Yeah,
well,
you go.
or a lot of different orders,
Yeah.
honestly. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Top of the third, nobody on. Swing and a miss on an outside pitch, and the count's 1-2. Grace Henry behind the plate. Taylor Peebles at first. Tori Stanball at second. Kinley Gerard, the shortstop, and McKinley Walston at third. Molly Daniels in left. Friesmeyer in center. Carly Patterson in right. Swing and a miss on an outside pitch. Another strikeout for Henry to start the inning off this time. She had 1 strikeout last inning and 1 in the first, so her 3rd strikeout of the ball game. She hadn't walked anybody. She's given up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits in the game, though. Unusual for her. That one down the middle, a little off-speed pitch, and Elliott Hood takes that one for strike 1. She had a tripler last time down the right field line. I think Patterson, who's coming in a little bit, might want to shade her down the baseline. You never know if they're going to hit it there again. Outside pitch and strike 2. Henry's really working on that outside half right now, isn't she?
She is. We're kind of living there.
Living the life. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Top of the third, 6-5 Lady Braves. She threw another one out there and a foul ball off on the right side. I don't know that it'll make it to the strike zone, but they're swinging at it. You'll have to crowd the plate. Infielders in the corners playing in. Up the middle, kind of straight away. Outfield leaning towards right field a little bit. Ground ball hit to the shortstop. Gerard's got it over to first, and the runner will beat the throw. She'll have to play in a little bit. That'll be an infield single. I'm just not sure you can lay back and 60-foot bases get anybody out in that situation. Audrey Suter will be the batter now. She reached on a fielder's choice on that ball that went to second base the last time, and they tried to throw it to home. Got to get the outs when you get a chance. Suter bats here, scored a run, fouls it straight back. We've had a lot of foul balls already today. 4-2 Payson so far in the ball game over at Payson. Thank you to Todd Gratton who's letting us know. It's on Facebook Live today. Central Illinois Sports 2 had a little technical difficulty. Charlie and Jessica Hull bringing you that one. That ball's inside and low, and the count's 1 ball and 1 strike here in softball action. Top of the third inning. 6-5 Lady Braves on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen 217-320-4320. The batter is Suter. She bats in the 7th spot with a runner at first base. Via the outside pitch there. You know, I don't think you can give a base hit on that last play, can you, John?
I don't think so.
I think it had to be an error because you got to make that play. It was a ground ball hit right to you. Sorry about that. 2 balls, 1 strike count. That ball goes down. Henry keeps it in front of her. The third baseman will have to field it. Henry trying to block it there, and a 3-1 count now on Audrey Suter. Runner at second base on the wild pitch.
I blocked it in the sense that she kept it in front of her, but just rolled a long way away.
Yep. Henry had that one kind of go off the leg. Next one, up high, would have been out of the strike zone, but Suter went after it and fouled it off on the right side, and it's a 3-2 count.
High and out.
That ball gets down there and doesn't make it to the second hill where it's in Never Never Land a lot of times. I've never been in that behind that second hill. What's down there, John?
The fence.
A lot of weeds.
And then cow pasture.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at second. The pitch, a swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch, the second strikeout. And Henry once again throwing it on the outside half of the plate.
She was well ahead of that one, wasn't she?
And that ball, I mean, it's probably 4 inches off the plate, isn't it not? You got a better look at it than I do. 8-hitter and Breely Haynes now reached on an error by the third baseman her last time on an errant throw to second. Swing and a miss on a long swing that time by Haynes. She was going for the downs. Her and the 9th place hitter both are very aggressive at the plate. My goodness. You don't usually see 8 and 9 hitters that swing the bat quite as hard as these two, but they really come after it. Their coach kind of hiding them down there, I think. That one down the middle for a strike called and an 0-2 count. Junior high baseball on Facebook Live on Central Illinois Sports. Charlie Hull bringing you that one with Jessica. John and John and Jack Hull here. I'm not Charlie. I am Jack.
Some people think you are.
I am not Joe Biden or Donald Trump. I don't know if either one of them knows who they are most of the time.
Not sure.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count, 2 outs, runner at second. She's been there for a while. Got there via an error. Right down the middle, strike 3. So Henry strikes out the side around an error and leaves a runner on base. We played 2.5 innings. It's Rushville trailing the Pikeland Lady Braves 6-5. The Braves lead. They'll bat in the bottom of the third when we come back on Central Illinois Sports.
Geared Up is your local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos. We do it all. Ask us how we can help you raise funds for your local school or organization. Find us online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up custom apparel and awards.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Well, it's the bottom of the third inning. It'll be brought to you by Bowler's Universe. Daily specials Monday through Friday, today and tomorrow. Craft beer crust pizza, 14-inch for $12.50, 18-inch $16.50, 285-6913 to sign up for legs, open bowling, and more at Bowler's Universe on the west end of Pittsfield. It'll be Tori Stanball, Emma Henry, and Taylor Peebles. If anybody gets on, Kinley Gerard will bat. Stanball foul tips one right back to the catcher for strike 1. She reached on a base on balls on a full count after fouling off a couple of pitches. That walk got things going. She was the leadoff hitter last inning. 9 batters batted, and they scored 5 runs. Stanball takes it high and outside, and the count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom of the third inning, 6-5. Long softball game. Pretty unusual for him to last as long as the second inning did. Fouled off, down low. Catcher can't hold on to it. It's a 1-2 count. It was only the second strike anyway.
Ended up coming kind of up underneath over there, Jack. Yep. Kind of probably hurt.
Tori Stanball scored a run, the first run of the second inning, the second of the ball game. The Braves scored 5 and lead 6-5 after 2. They bat here in the bottom of the third. Stanball swings and misses at strike 3, and the first out of the inning is via the strikeout. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts so far for Ford. Emma Henry bats now. She lined out to the third baseman last time. And Ford looks at the wristband, gets the sign, and brings the first. Little off-speed pitch, strike 1, as Henry was a little bit in front of that one. Grace Henry had a tripler last time and a base hit. Now Emma Henry trying to do the same. She hit the ball hard to the third baseman, but the third baseman made the play. Henry ahead of another changeup, and Ford has just tried changeup after changeup after changeup to these girls, hasn't she?
She's like, what was his name? Jackie was the longtime closer for the Padres. The Hall of Famer. I can't think of his name right now.
The pitch. Ground ball, hit foul down the third base line. Coach Danielle Van Winkle uses her soccer skills and stops that one. And it's an 0-2 count with nobody on and 1 out. Long-time closer for the Padres. 217-473-5151. I know you'll help us with that. The next change up. Henry lays off of that one in a 1-2 count. She wanted to offer, but laid back on that one, luckily. And a 1-2 count. Ford with 1 out and a 1-2 count on Henry. Change up, down low, and a 2-2 count now. Henry's got a tall set of knees, so that ball was well low that time. 2 balls, 2 strikes with nobody on and 1 out. In the bottom of the third, 6-5, Lady Braves trying to add to it. Henry takes that one up high in a 3-2 count. When Ford has tried to throw changeup after changeup, she's walked a few people. Few people out in left field watching the game and around the center field fence, socially distanced. The 3-2. Little foul ball hit to the right side. It'll bounce off the screen and we'll do it all over again. There are a lot of kids at the Little League after school these days, I can tell you that. The camera out there, we able to see a lot of that. Full count, 1 out, nobody on. Henry hanging tough here, trying to get on base in front of Peebles. Ford gets the sign, toes the rubber, and the next. Change up, Henry hits a fly ball. Shortstop, left fielder both going after it. They will give up on it before they get to the fence. That was a catchable ball, and Henry gets new life.
The ball was, there we go. Trevor Hoffman, Jack. I found him.
Yeah.
He threw an awful lot of changeups.
Trevor Hoffman was a good one. You're right, John.
He finished his career with the all-time saves lead, I believe. He didn't hold it for very long, but he had it when he retired.
3-2 count on Henry. Change up high for a ball, and Henry works the count from 0-2 to 4 balls, and she'll be down at first base with 1 out. And here comes Taylor Peebles, who reached on a base on balls and scored a run.
Worked it from 0-2 to 4-2, didn't she?
Yeah. Peebles is going to have the laundry after this game. She's gotten plenty of dust on her today. 1 out, runner at first base. Will Henry be off on the pitch, trying to steal a base and get into scoring position? Time is called. And Peebles steps back in. Big gap in left center field now, too. Left fielder kind of guarding the line. Fly ball, right side, foul territory, out of play, and it'll be an 0-1 count. Henry was off to the races on that little hit and run for the Braves there. It's a good thing as long as you don't hit a line drive to the first or third baseman. Cardinals back in action tonight. They're playing at Wrigley against the Cubbies, who are red hot.
They've been red hot the whole year, haven't they?
Yeah, except when they played the White Sox. Line drive, base hit up the middle. No, the shortstop will get it and miss the bag on the tag, and that will be a fielder's choice. I don't know, John, is that a hit or not?
It's a fielder's choice. She slid over, tried to make the play, just didn't end up landing on the base.
Yep, not an error.
No.
Not a base hit. And here comes Kinley Gerard, who struck out swinging her last time, looking for a 2-out hit here, or what, a 1-out hit, I should say, just 1 out. Strikeout against stand ball, then a base on balls and a fielder's choice, first and second. And Gerard tries to bunt the ball, and it'll go foul. Good idea, just got to get it in fair territory.
A good place for it, just a little too far to the left that time as it ended up foul.
Yep. 6-5 Braves lead, 2 runners on with 1 out. Gerard takes it outside. Nobody will get the third as they will beat her there. Now they're going to try to score on that, and the left fielder's going to throw it to the catcher. It'll be late. And a nice job that time by Henry as she just beat the runner to third, and the throw was wide, and the coach calls time, and the other runner goes to third. Kinley Gerard took a ball that time, I do believe, right? 1-1 count.
Yep.
And a run given up without a hit there. A base on balls and the fielder's choice. Henry Stolden, with the fake bunt, the third baseman came in. The shortstop was way late covering, and Henry just beat her to the bag. Then the throw was to the left fielder. She threw it hard, but it was a little high, and Henry came in standing up. And good job by Peebles following her around the bases, and she's on third base with a big smile on her face.
Coach brought in the entire defense that time as even the outfielders came to the gather around the circle.
Some call that practice.
I want to say the mound, but it's not a mound. It's
nine people
place.
In the circle. 9 in the circle plus the coach. That's 10. Better have your mask on. 1 ball, 1 strike on Gerard with 1 out. Now a runner at third in a 7-5 ball game on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Gerard takes a strike on the inside half and a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Now a little slap hit with the shortstop trying to cover third there. Once again, John, that leaves a big gap across the middle.
Leaves the entire left side of the infield
And look
open.
at the second baseman, the first baseman, both shading towards the right field line. Gerard hits one back to the pitcher. She'll boot it. Throw will go to first hard, and there's no way that the first baseman could field that. That'll be an error on the pitcher on the throw, and that'll score the 8th run of the ball game. Ford picked it up, threw it hard right at the ankles of the first baseman in Vogler that time, and no way she was going to catch that one. Ford just got in a hurry as the ball bounced off her glove, and she tried to throw it. Now she's kind of working the wrist a little bit. They had another girl warming up, threw the ball pretty well too. Now Erin Rivera will bat. She reached on an error and kept things going in the last inning. Fouls it off on the third base side. That one will get out of play for strike 1. Rivera likes that first pitch, as John likes to tell you.
Ball off the roof of the dugout that time.
She really likes swinging at that first pitch. 0-1 count, 1 out, runner at second. Now it is an 8-5 lead for the Braves after trailing 5-1. Rivera takes it low. Gerard off to the races, and she'll steal second easily on that ball.
Yeah, picked the right pitch to steal on for sure. The ball was low and outside. The catcher had to kind of scoot over to try to make it. It was in the dirt.
Hard enough to throw somebody out in a fast pitch softball at 60-foot bases, but low outside pitch impossible. The next, down the middle for a strike, and Rivera is in the hole 1-2. Now a base hit would score Gerard. She's got good wheels out there at second with 1 out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 8-5 Braves here in the bottom of the third. Rivera swings at one up in the eyes, and that's a strikeout. Second out of the inning, and back to the top of the lineup. And Kelsey Friesmeyer, who's got 2 base hits in the day and 2 RBIs. She ought to come up with a lot of confidence. Kelsey Friesmeyer has been a good hitter today. Scored 2 runs, has 2 base hits, and 2 RBIs. The deuces are wild there. 2 outs, runner at second, bottom of the third. 8-5 Lady Braves on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Friesmeyer takes it down low for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Waiting on deck is Carly Patterson. First base open. The next from Ford. It's up high for a ball, and the count is 2-0. Vogler at first, Breely Haynes at second, Elliott Hood at short, Kaylee Shaw at third, Gabby Sorrell in left field, Charlie Gerelman in center, and Audrey Suter in right. The catcher is Chase Greer. Fouled off, and a 2-1 count.
Off the arm of the catcher that time.
Chloe Greer's tough back there. She doesn't show any pain. Barry got hurt. He'd probably be whimpering right now. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Leadoff hitter for the Braves in their lineup. Ball gets by, and Gerard strides it out. She's got that long stride like Dad used to when he ran. And he was a good runner. Cross country, track, and more. Now he chases after the bad guys with a badge on. Thank you for your service. Don't forget, you can back the Blue Saturday, September 5th tomorrow at Save-A-Lot all day long. Drive a little, save a lot. High-quality grocery items for the entire family. Hope you'll come out to Save-A-Lot tomorrow. 3-1 count on Friesmeyer. That's down low for a ball. And Friesmeyer works the walk. That'll bring up Carly Patterson with runners on the corners. And if I'm the Braves right now, I'm going to try a little delayed steal play and try to get Gerard into the plate here. Good wheels on first and third. See what they do. The pitch down the middle. Friesmeyer's going to run all the way on the sprint. Yep. And a strike on Carly Patterson. Patterson would like to have the 2-out hit. She walked last time, scored a run, struck out looking her first time. Pitch down the middle for strike 2, and Ford's coming right after her this time. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 outs. Bottom of the third, 8-5 Lady Braves. Need a key hit right here. Ford trying to shut the door on the Braves. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's going to end the inning. 3 strikeouts in the inning, but a couple of runs scored. on a base hit, a walk, a couple steals, a fielder's choice, and 2 left. We have played 3. It's an 8-5 Lady Braves lead over the Lady Rockets of Rushville. We head to the top of the 4th on Central Illinois Sports.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes invites you to join us in our 30 for 30 campaign to help support the area Fellowship of Christian Athletes huddles. That would include you donating $30 per month for 30 people in our area. You can contact me at 217-473-5151 or Jack Cyhull, JackCyhull, at yahoo.com to find out more about Western Illinois FCA and how you can become a part of this great ministry.
Reel, Net, and Twine will bring us the top of the 4th inning. The Lady Braves lead at 8-5. They're located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and much, much more. Stop by and see Tracy and Rick and the gang, 285-5013 for Reel, Net, and Twine. Grace Henry behind the plate, Emma Henry on the mound with Taylor Peebles at first, Tori Standball at second, Kinley Gerard, the shortstop today, and McKinley Walston at third. Molly Daniels is in left field, Kelsey Friesmeyer in center, and Carly Patterson in right. The Lady Braves huddle before the inning starts, and will be at the 9-1 and 2 hitters, Caitlin Vogler, followed by Kaylee Shaw at the top of the lineup, and Chloe Greer. First 3 batters with Ford waiting on deck for her 3rd attempt. Strikeout looking the last time for Vogler in that big 2nd inning. Pop fly left side, going to go out of play, foul territory, strike 1 on the number 9 hitter, Vogler.
Off the top of the bleachers that time.
Henry has had people make a lot of contact on her today. She usually doesn't give up that much contact, even against a very good Pleasant Hill team. Sun kind of sneaking in around the tent now. Foul ball, same direction, same result, 0-2 count now.
Trying to hit your car, Jack.
Damon Emmerich, Great Rivers Bank, here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon at 285-4404. Go to WeGearYouUp.com or call 217-473-6290 for all your gear from Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards. Change up high, trying to get her to go for that one. She was able to lay off of it. Was Caitlin Vogler, Vogler, Vogler. The next, swing and a miss. Ball gets by the catcher, throws it down to first to record the out. I almost thought we had a foul ball for a minute.
I thought too. I thought she may have tipped it there, but
nobody's saying a word, so we won't either. And a strikeout.
Young lady must not think so, because she came and got her bat and did not say a word.
First out of the 4th inning. Top of the 4th, here comes Kaylee Shaw, who has a strikeout swinging and a doubler last time and scored a run. Down or up high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. She hit that double right down the third base line. Henry gets the sign from her sis and delivers. Swing and a miss, a little off-speed pitch at a 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike. 5-4 in favor of the Braves over Payson. Now the updated score. Don't know what the inning is. It's on Facebook Live. You can watch it also. Good softball here, 8-5 Lady Braves. Top of the 4th inning on the Trash Queen scoreboard. That one at the letters called a strike, and I thought Henry might have caught a break on that one. It was a little bit up. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. What a beautiful weekend we have planned for this Labor Day weekend.
Barry's called kind of a higher strike zone today, though.
Yeah. 1-2. Swing and a miss on a changeup, a strikeout, 2nd strikeout of the inning. 5 batters in a row now struck out by Henry. She recorded the first out of the ball game on a strikeout. and then about the 6th batter in the 2nd inning, and then she struck out 5 in a row since. Here comes Chloe Greer, who reached on a base hit and went to second on an error by the left fielder. So Henry's got a challenge here. First time she grounded back to the pitcher. That went up high for a ball and a 1-ball, no strike count. First year of softball for the Pikeland Lady Braves, and we're glad to be bringing it to you. Glad they've got softball finally here at Pikeland. Long time coming, but a well-deserved sport at it. Inside for a ball, and a good addition. Kind of a fan favorite. Callender Field here, and then Dale Willard Field, the baseball diamond, where the 7th and 8th graders play.
I think the junior high baseball team should come and watch the girls just stay on their field.
Ground ball, base hit up the middle. Henry couldn't get a glove on it, and Greer's got her 2nd hit of the day.
Do you think they'd be allowed that?
Do what now?
They could come and watch the girls' game, just stay on the baseball field. They'd be far, far away from everyone.
I guess. We're going to have a runner here for the catcher, a courtesy runner, I do believe, again.
Well, normally these teams, they try to support one another, watch their classmates play.
Courtesy runner is Callie Kofel again. She ran the last time for the catcher. Got stranded at second. Now here comes Italy Ford. She had a base hitter last time, grounded out to second her first time. Takes a strike. Courtesy runner got a big break at first base, but
was breaking back.
Grace Henry got the ball and kind of sent her right back to first, it looked like to me. The next pitch from Henry. Fly ball, right field. Right fielder going to let it drop in front of her. Throws it to the cutoff, and stand ball will keep it on the infield. I think if she'd have come in a little harder, she might have been able to get that one. But didn't want to get it behind her, and so they're encouraging her. Charlie Gerlman will bat now. She's a cleanup hitter, so 1st and 3rd with 2 outs. Gerlman, who flew out to the first baseman her last time, had a base hit her first time in the 2nd inning. She's the one that started things in the 2nd inning and actually flew out in the 2nd inning to make the last out. She was the 10th batter of that inning.
Gerlman, a tall, athletic young lady.
Yep. Left-handed side she bats. 8-5 Lady Braves. Rushville Lady Rockets trying to add a run or two here in the 4th. Get it a little closer. Already 5:40 in the evening. That's outside and a ball. 2 balls, no strikes on the cleanup hitter. Charlie, C-H-A-R-L-E-E, Gerlman, G-E-R-L-E-M-A-N. The next from Henry. Down low for a ball. She didn't want to give in to the Gerlman batter here. Gabby Sorrell is next. I think the catcher must have called time there. What did
she did, and I think she wants her to throw strikes.
Walking out to her sister like she did at Dose the other day, and Gracie walks out to Emma and says, "Now, Emma, dear, would you please throw a strike right across the middle of the plate, but be careful and don't let her hit it." That could be it. 8-5, the lead here, but dangerous situation. 1st and 3rd, 2 out. Cleanup hitter up with a 3-0 count. The pitch. She swings at 3-0, drives a base hit to right field. Right fielder fields the ball, throws it to second. Second baseman slow turning, and the runner goes to 3rd. So 1st and 3rd again, and it's an 8-6 ball game on the base hit by Gerlman. Nice RBI. Gerlman hit that hard. Patterson made a nice stop on it. I was afraid it was going to get by her, the hard as that ball was hit. Here comes Gabby Sorrell. She struck out swinging her last time, grounded out to first her first time. Gerlman will steal second on the play, and so we'll have 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs. Pikeland 8, Rushville 6, top of the 4th in the Trash Queen scoreboard, offering affordable residential and commercial trash service. That's a strike called. And a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Friday night, softball action. Baseball guys are playing at Payson. Softball girls playing at home here on Callender Field. You're listening to it and watching it on Central Illinois Sports. Change up, swing and a miss, and a 1-ball, 2-strike count on the number 5 hitter, Gabby Sorrell. She's the left fielder, wears the number 9, bats from the right side. Wants a big 2-out hit here to drive into, and she could tie this game up. I don't think Gerlman's going to stop coming around third if it's a base hit. The pitch, fly ball, left field. Left fielder has it drop in front of her and then gets by her. Runner goes to third, falls down over the base, and Gerlman will come around and score and tie this game up after she tripped at third. Hope she's okay. Sorrell with a nice base hit. Then an error on the left fielder letting the ball get by her. Lets the second run come in, and it's an 8-8 ball game. 8-8, 3 runs scored in the inning.
Gerlman would have probably been easily safe at home, and I mean, still was, but he really tripped over that base hard, went down hard there.
If it was fielded clean, I think she'd have probably been stuck at third the way she went down on that one, don't you?
Yeah, and I still thought maybe the left fielder had a chance at that, Jack, if she'd have come in broken hard on the ball.
Yeah.
Just need to see outfielders, take a chance every once in a while and make a play for their pitcher.
Yep. 1 ball, 1 strike the count, 2 outs. Couple balls have fallen in. That one I don't think she could have come in and caught. The other one I think maybe if you'd really come in, might have caught it chest high. But you got to be willing to come in and give that a shot.
I'm not just talking about here. The junior high baseball team has that same problem sometimes.
Yep. Base hit, right field. That's going to put the go-ahead run in, I think, unless Henry. Nope, Henry's going to get her on the relay from Patterson to stand ball to Henry, and the play is an out. That's a base hit, and the play goes 9-4-2 for the third out of the inning. Nice relay by Standball that time, and we're tied at 8 after 3.5. We go to the bottom of the fourth on Central Illinois Sports, the Tri-Queen scoreboard. 8-8, Rushville and Pikeland back with more after this.
All of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up. For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Well, Greer goes to right field. We've got that down, and Gerlman comes in behind the plate to catch. I'm not sure the center fielder, is she the right fielder, Reggie?
Either the right fielder or the left fielder.
I guess we'll check it out here in a minute. Either way, here come the Braves. Grace Henry bats, tied at 8 going into the bottom of the fourth. We're going to find out what we got going on here. Grace Henry is at the plate. They're going to intentionally walk Henry after she had a base hit and a triple. They're going to lead off with a walk to her with Walston, the number 4 hitter, behind her.
They're not going to give in to her, I guess, that way. But okay.
I can't imagine you're going to put her on leading off an inning like that, though.
And tied at 8. I mean.
Yep. Here comes McKinley Walston. Walston struck out looking her last time and struck out swinging her first, but she's usually a pretty good hitter. Swing and a miss. Henry heads to second. The ball is dry, and the stolen base by Henry. They'd have held on to the ball. I think she might have been out that time.
I think you're right.
Was that a ball or that was a strike?
The pitch was a strike, I believe.
Okay. No balls, 1 strike on Walston, who needs to make contact here. Her and Standball. 3 strikeouts on the day. They need some contact in the 4 and 5 hitters. Ford's next. Down the middle, 4 strike 2.
Maybe why they went on ahead and walked. Miss Grace.
Yeah, maybe. Might have faked a bunt there and stole third like she did the last time.
Yeah.
Might have been Emma, though. You never know. I could be mixed up. 0-2 count, nobody out, runner on second. Line drive to the first baseman, and Henry will get back to second on a line out to the first baseman. That time, Walston hit it on the nose, and a nice job by Caitlin Vogler to make the play. Here comes Tori Stanball, who struck out swinging her last time, reached on a base on balls and scored back in the big second inning. We're tied at 8 on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
Vogler looked to throw to try to double off Grace Henry at second base. She was well off the base, but both the middle infielders were further off.
A bunt by Stanball goes way foul.
Got to get the bat under the ball. If the bat is on...
No, you got to have it on top of the ball.
On top of the ball. But the way that she did it, she was completely on top of the ball and had no chance at getting it fair, though.
Turned it. There was no way it was going to be fair. Third baseman way in now. Swing and a miss.
Not under the... I knew what I was trying to say. I'm sorry.
Well, then say it. What are we going to do with you?
It was inside. It just wasn't coming out.
I understand. 0-2 count, 1 out. Runner at second base via the intentional walk.
That's never happened to you. Sometimes you have things coming out you don't even know are coming out.
I don't want to. That one's a ball up high. An intentional walk to Henry to start the inning. Then Walston lined out to the first baseman. If that got by the first baseman, that would have been worked just the opposite you wanted it to. Now Stanball needs to make contact. Change up pitch outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Stanball's got to be ready to react here. She's the second baseman. Probably choking up a little bit, wouldn't hurt a thing. The next. Up high for a ball, and the count goes full. Ford's done that about 3 times today. Been 0-2 on somebody and then walked them on 4 straight pitches. She's thrown 3 in a row here. Runner at second, 1 out. Stanball needs to do what she can to get on base here for her teammates. Ford brings the next. Right down the middle, ground ball, third baseman. Nice job there. They throw the ball to first. Play goes 5-3. Henry goes to third. Good job by Stanball making contact and moves Henry to third. And twin sister Emma will go to the plate. Will they walk her too? She lined out to third and reached on a base on balls.
They said, well, doggone it, I thought we already walked this girl.
Yeah. Seeing double twice today. Ford trying to pitch out of an intentional walk to start the inning. 8-8 ball game, bottom of the fourth, 2 outs, runner at third. Henry takes one at the knees. Poor strike 1 on the inside half. The junior high baseball game is on Facebook today. Henry at the plate, Henry at third. Ground ball past the pitcher, shortstop gets it, bobbles it, air, that'll score the go-ahead run. Shortstop's had a little trouble today, and the run scores, making it a 9-8 Pikeland Lady Braves lead. And the big thing is Henry put the ball in play. Now here comes Taylor Peebles, who batted cleanup up until today. She scored a couple runs, reached on a base on ball and a fielder's choice. She's a good hitter.
Shortstop needed to charge that ball, Jack.
Ball up high, ball 1. Well, tell you what, maybe Coach Van Winkle knew that Peebles was going to come up in this key spot. Kind of surprised Henry doesn't try to steal on the next pitch. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. That ball was a strike. Now a delayed throw, and she's going to take second. And they threw it to first, and she steals second on him. She had that kind of planned, I think. Her and Corey Wombles were talking about that, and she said, Coach Wombles, watch what I'm going to do. It might have been his idea, but should we give him credit?
Nah.
1 ball, 1 strike, I do believe.
Wouldn't want him to get a big head.
Yeah. Pitch from Ford. Down low again. Look how tall those knees are, and she's gotten a couple pitches down in the strike zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Peebles, very tall. Those 2 are down pretty low.
Barry says her knees are higher than mine.
Swing and a miss as she swung at the ball that she probably wouldn't have normally swung at for the third out of the inning. 1 run, a go-ahead run, 9-8 the lead for the Lady Braves. They got no hits in the inning, scored on a base on balls and an error. We've played through 4. It's a 9-8 Braves lead over the Lady Rockets of Rushville. Top of the 5th comes your way on Central Illinois Sports after this.
National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
The team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate.
Trash Queen, offering affordable residential and commercial trash service and roll-off dumpster service to Pike, Scott, and Morgan County. Call to learn more at 217-320-4320. Trash Queen scoreboard, 9-8 Lady Braves over the Lady Rockets of Rushville Industry. And we're here at the top of the 5th inning. It'll be the 7, 8, and 9 hitters for Rushville here to take on Miss Emma Henry. She's on the mound. Grace Henry behind the plate. Taylor Peebles at first. Tori Stanball at second. Kinley Gerard's the shortstop today. And McKinley Walston at third base. Around the outfield is Molly Daniels in left. Kelsey Friesmeyer in center. Carly Patterson in right. And the Snowy Girls, Grace Henry and Emma Henry, behind the plate and on the mound. They're not Snowy Girls today. They're sweating and playing a little hard-to-nose softball. Here comes Audrey Suter. Struck out her last time. Foul, or hits the ball down the first baseline. That ball is
foul ball.
A foul ball.
Had to be touched foul.
Who called it foul?
Barry called it foul.
Did he?
He did.
I didn't see his hands. I didn't know what he called. I'm just confused out here, just trying to make it happen. No balls, 1 strike. That ball was just riding right down the line like Don Bigley had built a little hill along there, you know it? 0-1 count. Nobody on, nobody out. Fouled off again, and that time Grace Henry reached out with the bare hand and took it off the fingertips. Put that in behind you, young lady, and use that glove. 0-2 count.
Ow.
That hurts.
Yeah. I don't want to do that again.
Now she pounds the mitt and says, that didn't hurt. That didn't hurt, Dad. I'm okay. No balls, 2 strikes on Suter. Ground ball hit towards the third baseman. Fields it over to first. Nice play. 5-3 for the first out of the inning. Walston picks it up and makes the nice throw to first to retire Suter. That'll bring up Breeley Haynes. She is the second baseman. Reached on an error back in the second inning and struck out swinging her last time. She bats with nobody on and 1 out here in the top of the 5th. 9-8 ball game in favor of the Lady Braves. Squares to butt and fouls it straight back at me, John. That fence protected me that time. I'd have got it right in the nose. You wouldn't want to see that, would you? Without a video camera running?
It would hurt. You'd probably bleed a lot. That would probably be bad. Yeah,
that probably would be good.
It'd be an ugly day. We don't want to do that.
Fouled another one back in an 0-2 count.
If she does it again, she'll be out.
Yeah.
Why is that a rule in fast pitch softball and not in baseball?
It is in baseball
too, I guess. Sorry. Duh.
You talked yourself out of that one, thank goodness.
I did. I was. Wait a minute. Why did I say? Yeah. See. Sometimes
that ball up high for a ball and a 1-2 count. 7-4 the Braves baseball team leading right now at Payson.
Sometimes things come out of my mouth before I think about them too.
Sometimes they don't come out. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch from Henry. Swing and a miss on the rise ball, gets a strikeout. And that's the second out of the inning. Here comes the number 9 hitter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts on the day. She averages about 10 a game. Caitley Vogler, who struck out twice. It's a foul ball on the left side. Almost room for Walston, and the ball drifts out of play. She was on it all the way. Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards. If your business or organization needs custom apparel or a fundraiser for your not-for-profit group. T-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, jackets, Geared Up has the gear you need. Visit WeGearYouUp.com or call 217-473-6290 to learn more from Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards. A 1 count with 2 outs. The pitch from Henry. Swing and a miss and an 0-2 count. Vogler just couldn't hold up on that one.
Shirts available right now on Geared Up's website, Jack, are including the Illini Community Hospital breast cancer awareness shirts.
Swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the inning, the 9th of the ball game. 1-2-3 go the Lady Rockets in the top of the 5th. The Lady Braves will try to add to a 9-8 lead when they bat in the bottom of the 5th on Central Illinois Sports.
Of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the City of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The City of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Welcome back now on the bottom of the 5th inning. 9-8 is the score in favor of the Lady Braves. Kinley Gerard, Aaron Rivera, and the top of the lineup with Kelsey Friesmeyer will be the first 3 batters, 8, 9, and 1. An error last time let Kinley Gerard get on base. She stole the base, got stranded at second. She bats from the right side here in the bottom of the 5th in a 1-run ball game. Ford throws it off the top of the mitt of the catcher, who now is Charlie Gerelman. The original catcher's in right field. We still haven't quite figured out who's in center and left yet, but we're working on it. They just turn around and let us see their numbers. Swing and a miss on a changeup, and the count's even at 1-1 on Kinley Gerard. 1 ball, 1 strike the count here on Central Illinois Sports, centralillinoisports.com for the schedule of our broadcast. We'll have a ball game on Monday again at 4:30. Fly ball, shortstop, calls it, goes back, and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Looking up in the sun, you never want to count that as a for sure.
Number 55 is in left, and number 9 is in center.
55, which was Audrey Suter, who is the original right fielder. And what's the number in center?
9.
That's Gabby Sorrell, and she's in center now. So we got it figured out. Thanks, John. Rivera swings and misses at that first pitch. She's not letting that one go.
They both came in on that last ball and then had to turn around to go back.
Thanks, John. The next, it's in there for a strike and an 0-2 count. No balls, 2 strikes the count. And the pitch from Ford. Swing and a miss for a strikeout, the second out of the inning, and here comes Friesmeyer back in. Thank you, Matt Henry. Appreciate the help out there in left field. See, he could see her back the whole time.
Uh-huh.
I got to remember to take ice and some other things out to the campground tonight, John. Don't let me forget, okay? Friesmeyer hits the ball to second baseman. She fields it clean over to first. Play goes 4-3 for the third out of the inning. 5 innings in the books. 9-8, the Lady Braves lead the Lady Rockets on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Top of the 6th, your way in a minute.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes invites you to join us in our 30 for 30 campaign to help support the area Fellowship of Christian Athletes huddles. That would include you donating $30 per month for 30 people in our area. You can contact me at 217-473-5151 or Jack Cyhull, JackCyhull, at yahoo.com to find out more about Western Illinois FCA and how you can become a part of this great ministry.
Top of the 6th inning, Trash Queen scoreboard, 9-8 Lady Braves. Kind of went like this. The Lady Braves took a 1-0 lead in the first inning. Then they gave up 5 runs in the top of the second, scored 5 runs, took a 6-5 lead into the next inning. Scored a couple of runs in the third to take an 8-5 lead, then gave up 3 runs in the fourth inning to let the game get tied. Neither team scored in the fifth, and here we are in the top of the 6th with a battle on our hands.
9-8.
Yep. The leadoff hitter, Kaylee Shaw, will be the batter for Rushville. She struck out, had a double, and struck out. So I guess she's due for a double again if you're doing that series. The pitch. It's outside for a ball. That's where Henry's been throwing the ball, and that's been outside, and they've been swinging at it. That's the first one we've seen that's called. Now they're talking to the right fielder and the center fielder to get him to move a little bit. The next. That's on the outside corner, and the count is 1-1 strike. Grace Henry was working for Sister Emma that time, talking to the umpire, saying, hey, boy, we thought that was a good one. The next one was a little bit closer inside. She got the call. 1-1 strike, nobody on, nobody out. Fly ball, left side, it'll go out of play, and the count will go to 1-2. 9 strikeouts, I think I said on the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 strikeouts on the day for Miss Emma Henry.
She said, pardon me, sir, how far do I need to move that ball in? Oh, about 2 inches? Okay, well, we'll do that next time.
Okay, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter, Kaylee Shaw. 1, 2, and 3 hitters coming up here for Rushville in the 6th. That's a little bit outside. Tough to take, but a 2-2 count. Grace Henry was pulling it back in for Emma. If Piper was able to come up here, she could have been giving the umpire a hard time. They could have offered him a snowy. The 2-2. Down low. About where that pitch that Peebles got called out. Oh, that's right.
They do have some sugar-free ones, Jack. That would be good for Barry.
Yeah, sugar-free snowies when the stands open the next time. We'll let you know. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. The pitch right down the middle, fouled off, right side, out of play. We'll do it all again. Kaylee Shaw bats here in the top of the 6th inning, 9-8 Braves. Bowlers Universe, they got that craft beer crust. 14-inch pizza, $12.50, 18-inch, $16.50. It's a big one, and it's good.
Charlie and I tried to finish off an 18-inch last night. We couldn't quite get it. Had about 3 or 4 pieces left.
Should have called me. Base on balls, and Shaw gets the leadoff walk. Here comes Chloe Greer. She's 2 for 3 on the day with 2 base hits and a run scored. Dangerous hitter right here. She started off as a catcher. Now she's the right fielder. Good hitter. Good back control. Braves need to make a play here. Chance for a double play. They could use it. The next. Fly ball. Right side. It'll be foul. We'll do it all again. Time called. Catcher wants timeout.
Do you think she goes out and says, what in the world is it that you want to throw? I gave you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have any more fingers.
I don't think that's it.
No?
No. No. He's
Changing
just
the
going
signs
out to say, where do you think Mom and Dad ought to take us out for supper tonight? No balls, 1 strike. Go out to Bowlers Universe.
Have a pizza?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
9-8 the score here. Runner at first and nobody out. That's outside for a ball, and the count's 1-1 strike. Kaylee Shaw down at first base, just daring the catcher to throw her out. You don't sit and look at her, you just go ahead and do it. Hope Peoples gets a sweep tag. Yachty's done that a few thousand times. The next. Down low, gets by the catchers. It hits in front of the plate. And on the wild pitch, the runner will go down to second, and the tying run 120 foot away. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. The Lady Braves, future Lady Socky softball here at Callender Field. Shade just about to the pitching rubber now. The next. Ground ball, third baseman makes the play, picks it up, throws it to first, and Peebles comes off the bag. Good throw. That'll be an error on the first baseman. She got her foot off a little bit too quick. Walston's throw was in plenty of time. First and third.
Bless you.
Bless me. First and third on the air. And nobody out. And here comes the number 3 hitter, in Italy Ford. She's got 2 base hits and 3 at bats, trying to help her own cause. She's went the distance. Calls out a ball down low. That low pitch has kind of been a toss-up today.
People says, sir, I'm sorry, but that was a strike on me the last time. I would like that to be a strike again.
1 ball, no strikes, nobody out. Kind of thinking the runner at first to take off for second on the pitch. The next, foul ball, would have been out of the strike zone, but the count's even at 1-1. Doesn't look like Greer's looking to steal second.
Now the first base coach is talking to her, though, so maybe she'll go on this one.
Yep. The pitch, down low, delayed steal. She'll head to second. Second and third, nobody out. Tying run at third, go-ahead run at second base. And the number 3 hitter with a 2-1 count in Italy Ford, who's 2 for 3 on the day. Grounded out to second the other time. The pitch from Henry. Foul ball, right side. Henry could use a strikeout here. You know, if she struck this girl out, would you walk the cleanup hitter to get a force out any place? Might be a thought.
What's the girl after her done?
Henry doesn't walk much. Sorrell had a base hitter last time, but the girl coming up is 2 for 4 on the day. The pitch down low. Nice job by Grace Henry keeping that in front of her. 3-2 count.
Got to get this out first.
You'd like to get this out. But if you did walk her, the bases to be full, but a dangerous cleanup hitter, and Charlie Gerlman coming up next, I should say. The pitch, right down the middle, strike 3 on the swing. What a pitch by Henry to get the out on the tough hitter in Ford. Now Gerlman will bat from the left side. I might put her on base. 1 out, second and third, 9-8 ball game.
Maybe see if you can give her a couple pitches on that outside corner. See if she offers at him. If not, you can put her on,
nothing but rise balls, maybe starting at the letters. The pitch. Fly ball, center field. Center fielder coming in. Second baseman makes a play and stand ball. The runner left the base early. They're going to take it to third and try to appeal that, and they overthrew it.
Yet.
All they got to do is tag the base. She left the base early, and she's out. So the fly ball's 1 out. That by the second baseman. And then the runner at third left early, and that'll go 4 to 5 to 6 for the third out of the inning. No doubt about it, she left the base early.
Well,
and we have played 5.5. 9-8 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. The Braves holding the lead. They'll bat in the bottom of the 6th when we come back, and we'll talk more after this.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up. For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Well, that play, Stanball came over and made a nice catch on a fly ball that Gerlman hit on the infield. She went to throw it to third because she knew the runner had left early. overthrew the base, and luckily it didn't go out of play, because if it went out of play, then the runner at second would have advanced 2 bases on that and scored before the appeal. Then you would have appealed, and the runner would have been out, but the other run would have counted at that point.
She almost got the double play by catching the ball and then stepping on second, but she just stepped over it.
Or almost tagged the girl. Here comes Carly Patterson, who will lead things off, batting in the second position today, followed by Grace Henry and McKinley Walston. Patterson takes ball 1. She struck out looking, got a base on balls and scored a run, and struck out swinging her last time. So Patterson needing to make some contact here, make that defense have a little pressure on them. Pitch from Ford. She's thrown a lot. Patterson tries to bunt it, but bunts it foul. She'll come back and try it again. Third baseman was slow coming in, wasn't she?
Both of those first 2 pitches from Ford were really spinning, as the catcher had trouble wrangling the first one, and the second one was bunted foul.
Third baseman's moved in a little bit now. First baseman's playing pretty far back. Patterson swings and misses, and she's swinging one-handed right now. She's kind of got to keep that other hand on the bat. Just kind of working with her a little bit, Jamie. Gabby. She can do it. Carly can. That's why she's batting second. 1 ball, 2 strike count. The pitch to the left-hander. Swing and a miss on the rise ball, and the strikeout is the first out of the inning. Here comes Grace Henry, who reached on a single, a triple, and was intentionally walked the last time. You gonna walk her again?
Jack, why do...
well, if you walked her the last time, why wouldn't you walk her here?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, because there's 1 out now.
Yeah, there's 1 out.
And well, but
she scored a run the last time.
It was tied then, so I guess...
The go-ahead run.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah. That pitch down low. I don't think they're going to give her anything too good to hit.
Why do more softball players not learn to slap hit, Jack?
I don't know. It's an art, but bunting is the key thing. Then, of course, you're in junior high, so you've got time to learn.
Absolutely, but
high schoolers aren't great at it either. Neither are boys. Base hit up the middle. Center fielder coming hard. It goes off her glove. She had to make a heck of a try at it. Henry's going to try to stretch it into a double.
She's out.
The tag is there, and she is out. No.
He called her out.
Oh, I thought he called her safe after that. So a base hit, and then she's out trying to go to second. Play goes 8-6 for the second out. So they lose a base runner there. And I think Coach Wombles had her going the whole time. But that ball came off the center fielder, and a nice job actually by the right fielder coming in and making the play. Now here comes McKinley Walston, who lined out to the first baseman her last time, struck out swinging and looking the first 2 times. It's a line drive down the first base line. It goes foul. 9-8 ball game. Lady Braves have had to fight in this one. They were trailing 5-1, came back and took a 6-5 lead, an 8-5 lead, and then it was tied at 8. They got the go-ahead run on the intentional walk to Grace Henry in the 4th. She comes around without a hit on an error and a base on balls and just a lot of strange plays, and they lead 9-8 on an unearned run. They'll take it. The pitch to Walston, down low. And, yeah, Ford now is like throwing the ball like this. Can you see that, John?
Rolling it up there, yeah. Why, I can see it. No one else can. She's kind of turning her hand over and, releasing it the other way.
The pitch, up high for a ball. And a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Nobody on, 2 outs. McKinley Walston trying to get on here and add to that 1-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Lady Braves bench trying to give some encouragement to Miss Walston. The pitch, swing and a miss as she swung through that one. And a 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Third baseman moves back even with the bag now, as does the first baseman. Walston needs contact here. Forward with the pitch. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Braves. In the bottom of the 6th, we head to the top of the 7th. Rushville needs a run to keep this one rolling. They trail 9-8 on the Trash Queen scoreboard to the Lady Braves of Pikeland on Central Illinois Sports.
Plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield, Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Cascom offers fiber optic services to your business needs with a local 24/7 support. Whether you are a small or large-sized business, Cascom has the correct level of broadband and services you need to help grow and be successful. There will be no time for downtime when you are trying to be reliable for your business. Upgrade business needs today and call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
9-8 in favor of the Pikeland Lady Braves here in the top of the 7th inning. Rushville will send up their 5, 6, and 7 hitters in Gabby Sorrell, Elliott Hood, and Audrey Suter. On the day, Sorrell has a base hit and 3 at-bats, a triple by Hood, her first time in a base hit, and reached on an error. And then Suter 0 for 3, but she's put the ball in play every time also. 9 strikeouts in the day for Henry, make it 10 now. The first, outside for a ball.
Going a little further outside than she had been.
Emma's not been on her game quite as much. They say it's 10-8 on the scoreboard now, but it's not, right?
It's 9-8.
Yeah, it's 9-8. I don't know what they're doing there.
Trying to intimidate them.
Ground ball, foul ball, left side. Count goes even at 1-1.
Count them and make sure,
1,
but I only have
2, 3,
9-8.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
9-8.
There you go.
They fixed it again. I don't know why you would put a run up in that situation. That can shake up all 12 of the fans. 1-1 count on Sorrell. Ground ball, second base. Second baseman stays down. Over to Peebles at first. Goes stand ball, 4-3. That's a big out. First out of the inning. Here comes Elliott Hood, who had a triple her first time down the right field line. Then reached on an error by the shortstop. And then had a base hit. That error on the shortstop was a ball that she beat out at first that we thought she probably should have been out on. So she's been close to having 3 hits on the day. First one high and outside, so Hood's been a peck of problems today. 1 ball, no strikes, nobody on with 1 out. They'll play a couple extra innings in this one, but we're going to wrap it up and head for home for the weekend. Up high for a ball and a 2-0 count. Number 6 hitter, Elliott Hood, with the number 7 hitter in Suter on deck. 9-8 Lady Braves on the Trash Queen scoreboard, 217-320-4320. Thank you to Trash Queen and all of our sponsors. Fly ball infield, pitcher's got it, reaches up, makes the play. Fly out to the pitcher for the second out of the inning. And here comes Audrey Suter. Hood was the one I was really worried about because she scored a run with that triple. Drove in a run on that one also. Reached on an error that was almost a base hit and had another base hit. Suter 0 for 3, but she scored a run on a fielder's choice her first time back in the second. Fly ball infield. Henry goes over, said she's got it, and it goes off her glove. That'll be an error, and will allow the runner to go to first. I think Peebles had a better beat on that one, but Henry tried it, and then she kind of backed off a little bit, and it went off the heel of the glove. Peebles had a little better line on it, but the runner at first, that's a tying run, and the number 8 hitter in Haynes bats. She struck out swinging her last 2 times.
Last out, always the hardest one to get it.
She is number 34 up there, right, John? Can you see her number?
I believe that's correct.
That's a ball low.
She is.
Yep. Yep, it was right in front of them. Now they'll have to fight a little harder. Patterson really playing in here. You got to be careful in that situation. You don't want a ball squirting by you here, giving up that run. All the outfielders in a little bit. The pitch. I think she might have swung at that. Foul tip, she said. I don't know where the foul tip. I just thought she checked her swing.
He said she tipped it off the bat, so it's got to be a 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Yep.
I thought she swung, but I didn't think she fouled it off. 2 outs, 1 ball, 1 strike count. The pitch. That's up high, says the umpire. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Looks like a pretty good pitch.
Yeah. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Tying run at first base. That pitch down low. Number 8 hitter, and you want to go right after her if you can, Miss Emma Henry. A long day out here on the mound. Second inning can take a lot out of you. 3 balls, 1 strike. Don't want to put that runner in scoring position if you can keep from it. The pitch. In there, swing and a miss, and the count is 3-2. Emma knew what she needed to do, and she threw it right in there to Grace Henry, and it's a full count with 2 outs. Runner at first, she'll be off on the pitch.
Third base coach says, young lady, keep your head on the ball. Looked like you were trying to hit a 5-run homer there.
Most fun play in baseball, they say, and softball too. Ground ball hit towards short, and it'll get by the shortstop. I don't think you were going to throw her out that time. I think you got to give her a base hit.
Yep, she slowed it up, just kept it on the infield and kept the runners at first and second. Just couldn't quite get it gloved cleanly.
Number 9 hitter in Vogler comes to the plate. She struck out looking and first time, back in the second, swinging in the fourth, swinging in the fifth. So she has not made contact today, but neither had Haynes much, and she got a infield single, first and second. 120 foot away is the tying run. 9-8 ball game here on Central Illinois Sports. That's in there for a strike as Henry brings it in at the knees. Grace Henry did a nice job of getting that ball right there where the umpire could see it. 9-8. Braves clinging to this one, trying to get the win against a good Rushville squad. Ground ball, shortstop. It goes
He's
through
going to make
her,
a play.
and the tying run's going to come in as Gerard couldn't make the play on that one, and the number 9 hitter comes through and ties this ball game up.
Ball came off of her glove and hit her in the chest, but then she kind of went down. Center fielder rushed in and got the ball back into the pitcher, but
yeah, Walston normally the shortstop. Gerard playing there today. And the tying run comes across, and we're tied at 9 here in the top of the 7th. If you're wondering, it'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters for the Braves. 6-5, top of the 7th. The Brave baseball team is leading and batting here. 9-9 ball game here. It's been a dandy all day. Why wouldn't it get tied here? Infield single and a couple of errors. They had the out right in front of them on a pop fly, but it hit off the heel of the glove, and then that one went off the glove. They're just junior hires. Ball 1 on the leadoff hitter, and this is Carly Shaw. Shaw struck out swinging, then had a double, struck out, and reached on a base on balls in the 6th inning. But she's their leadoff hitter, batting with 2 outs and runners at first and second. Ground ball up the middle, goes off the pitcher, fielded by the shortstop. She'll toss it to third.
Be too late.
Yep, got to be careful on that. And that will be an infield single. Bases loaded with the number 2 hitter and Chloe Greer up. She hit the ball back to the pitcher for the out in the first inning, base hit in the second and the fourth, and reached on an error by the first baseman her last time.
Gerard tried to go to third there. I don't know that she had another play, really. I mean, where the ball was hit.
Kind of got to eat it there. It goes off the pitcher's glove, and you just kind of have to eat it there and not, let your emotions go. But you got to understand, we're 12, 13, 14 years old, first year of softball. I'm not making excuses for them, but, everything's not going to go your way all the time, and you're going to have to play with adversity. And they've done a pretty good job of that most of the time. But they haven't been in that situation a lot because they haven't really been challenged a lot this year other than when they played against Pleasant Hill. They'll play Pleasant Hill again, I think, at the end of next week, and I think we've got that one too. At least towards the end of the season somewhere. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Number 2 hitter, Chloe Greer, who started out as a catcher. She's a right fielder now, and she's a pretty good hitter. 2 for 4 on the day, been on base 3 times. Here we go. 2 outs, bases loaded. Make the play, get in here and bat and score a run and walk it off. See if they can do that. The pitch in there, ground ball, third baseman goes right between her legs, and then the left fielder misses it, and 2 runs are going to score. 2 errors on the play, an error by the third baseman and an error by the left fielder will let her drive in 2 runs on the play, and now an 11-9 lead on 2 errors on that ball. That went right between the legs of the third baseman. right through the wickets that time. First and second, 2 outs. The Braves have had plenty of opportunities to get the out, and they just haven't been able to make the play. They need to make it here. 3 runs in the inning makes it an 11-9 lead. They've got 10-9 on the scoreboard. It's 11-9.
It's 11-9.
Henry's got to fight back here on the number 3 hitter in Ford. Down low for a ball. She's had to make a lot of tough pitches. You know how they talk about those stressful pitches? She's had a lot of those stressful pitches on the day, don't you think?
Well, yeah, she's kind of brought some of that onto herself.
She had the pop
today,
fly in front of her.
Yep.
You know, she knows that. She'll work hard. Down the middle, fouled off right side. A good battle between Italy Ford, the pitcher for Rushville, and Emma Henry from the Pikeland Braves. Grace Henry walking a little slower now. She's had a long day back there behind the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 11-9 in favor of Rushville. That ball down low. Good lead out at second base by Kaylee Shaw. 2 balls, 1 strike. It ain't over till it's over, right? That's what they say.
Yeah.
The pitch from Henry. Outside, Grace Henry does a nice job keeping that in front of her, and it's a 3-1 count. I don't think you want to let Charlie Gerlman have another shot. She flew out the second baseman, hit into a double play the last time, but she's very dangerous sitting on deck. But so is Italy Ford. 3 and 4 hitters here right now. So Henry's got her work cut out for her, and she bows the neck, steps back, and fires the next. A little rise ball, fouled back. 3 balls, 2 strikes. She struck out Ford swinging the last time, but Ford had a pair of hits in the second and the 4th inning after grounding out to the second baseman back in the first. She's 2 for 4 on the day. 1 of 11 strikeouts for Henry. Maybe 10. I haven't counted them lately. Hopefully this will be the 11th one. The pitch. Ground ball by the first baseman. Base hit clean. Here comes a runner around third. She'll score. And they'll throw the ball back into second. Won't be in time. And an RBI single by Ford was a dandy hit. And she drives in the run. That makes it 12.
Yep, 12-9.
2-9. And the coach at third wanting to know why he couldn't get that runner from second to third. Well, she about went back into second, got thrown out, and she probably would have made it to third easily. First and second, 9th person to bat in the inning is Charlie Gerlman, the cleanup hitter. This all started with Gabby Searle grounding out to second, then a fly out to the pitcher.
Yeah, all of this is done
Then a
with 2
fly out
outs.
to the pitcher that was an error, and it all happened with 2 outs.
Yep.
3-run lead for Rushville. Henry gets the sign from her sis and brings it. Fly ball, shortstop going back. And instead of going back under, the right field or left fielder coming after it, they let it drop between them, and that'll be a base hit on a ball that probably could have been caught fairly easily, and another run scores. Now it's 13-9. And we're back at it again. Here comes the 10th person to bat in the inning in Gabby Sorrell. Remember last time this happened, the Lady Braves came back and scored runs of their own and came back and got the lead. That ball down low for a ball on Gabby Sorrell, who grounded out to the second baseman to start this inning. You know, that's how you learn, is things happen and you have adversity and you get better at it. But, you know, they'll still have a half inning to bat here. It's not over till it's over. The pitch. Little fly ball, third baseman. She comes in and makes the play for the 3rd out of the inning. 5 runs scored in the inning. After 2 outs and an error, Rushville scores 5 and takes a 13-9 lead into the bottom of the 7th on the Trash Queen scoreboard on Central Illinois Sports.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
The team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate.
Well, it was 9-8 with 2 outs in the top of the 7th, but now it's 13-9 Rushville. Ford back on the mound. She's thrown a lot of pitches today also. The Brave baseball team is up 6-5 in the bottom of the 7th at Payson, trying to hold on there. Here, the Lady Braves have got to have another comeback like they had in the second inning. Stanball will be the batter. Guess who led off the second inning and those 9 batters in that 5 runs? Tori Stanball. She reached on a base on balls. If I'm Ford, I got to look at throwing strikes here and not messing around. Stanball bats from the right side. First one down low for a ball.
If you're the Lady Braves, I think you got to take a strike
You
because
bet.
Ford has had some trouble finding the strike zone.
She's walked 4 on the day, given up 5 hits. The next, fly ball on the infield. Shortstop misses it. That's an error, and there's an opening you're looking for.
Shortstop and the third baseman both converged on it. The shortstop had to have it. It was right in front of her, and she pulled up. Third baseman just didn't really have much.
Here comes Emma Henry to the plate. She is 0 for 2 on the day with a walk, looking for her first base hit, and it comes at a timely opportunity here. Big gap in left center and right center. Come on, Emma. Put the charge in one. The pitch from Ford. That's a strike, and the ball goes off the catcher, and the runner goes back to first. The ball came off the catcher and rolled all the way to the first base dugout, and Stanball went back to first. I know she didn't want to get thrown out, but my goodness, you got to read that.
He didn't read it right off the.
Kind of surprised they got the strike call. Now Stanball a little slow getting back to first, and the throw was down in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. You don't mean anything, but when you could have got the second, that was huge. It's junior high softball, though, folks. Emma Henry up to bat, 1-1 count with nobody out and a runner at first, down by 4. Change up high for a ball. I actually thought the first pitch might have been a little low. It went off the catcher's shin guard and was called a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. Nobody out. Bottom of the 7th, 13-9 Rushville on the Trice Queen scoreboard. The pitch. Line drive up the middle. That is caught by the shortstop, and she makes the play. She kind of got it in her glove and made the play. Fielder's choice, and Stanball, who could have been at second on that pass ball, is out 6 unassisted for the first out of the inning. Henry goes to first, and here comes Taylor Peebles. See why moving up on that was so important in that situation?
Heck of a play by the shortstop there. That ball looked like it was clearly going to be into center field for at least a single, and he got it at the last moment.
Fouled off by Peebles on the first pitch. They're not taking a strike, in case you're wondering, Jeff. 0-1 count. 1 out. Runner at first. Down by 4.
Not everybody thinks like me, Jack.
You've been watching a lot of baseball and softball over time, though. The pitch from Ford. Change up. Henry's going down to second. Slides. She is safe. Don't look for the ball when you know she's safe there. Run doesn't mean much, but that's a strike and an 0-2 count on Peebles. I'm glad she got down to second, but you're down by 4. Trying to make something happen. Taylor Peebles 0-2. Looking for her first hit of the day, 0 for 2, but scored a couple of runs. Reached on a base on balls, the fielder's choice. Swing and a miss on the rise ball for the out. And the second out of the inning. Here comes Kinley Gerard batting in the 8th spot. She struck out swinging, reached on an air, and flew out to the shortstop, looking for her first hit of the day. 8 and 9 hitters now, and if you could get by them and get to the top of the lineup, you never know. Rushville 1 out away from the win. That one's down the middle. Henry's going to throw the ball or go to third on a steal. And I know they're giving her the sign, but when you're down by 4, do you steal third? I mean, they didn't make the play, but if she's out at third, the game's over.
I don't, but
I don't know.
Again, not everybody thinks like
That's right. Change up, swing and a miss, strike 2, 0-2 count. 2 outs. I don't think you're going on your own.
No.
13-9, bottom of the 7th. 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Fly ball right side, first baseman under it for the win. She's got it, and Rushville with the come from behind win to win this one by a 13-9 count. We'll take our final break of the day, come back and wrap this one up on Central Illinois Sports, the Trash Queen scoreboard. Rushville gets the win, 13-9 in 7. We're back after these.
City of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the City of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The City of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
The Lady Braves scored 1 in the first, 5 in the second, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and then they went scoreless after that, went down 1-2-3 in the 5th and the 6th inning. And those are probably difference makers. If you build on that 9-8 lead, you might have a shot at kind of sealing the deal. But Rushville felt like they had a chance. They scored 5 in the second, 3 in the 4th inning to tie it up. And we're down 9-8, but then put on 5 runs in the top of the 7th after 2 outs on a couple of errors, and they win it by a 13-9 count on the day. Tough loss, but the Braves will be back in action on Monday, taking on Camp Point Central, and we're going to be here to bring the broadcast to you. They'll play at AC Central. Oh, no, they will not play at AC Central tomorrow. Scheduled, but you can only play 2 games a week, so they had to cancel that one. And we won't be able to bring you that contest. We hope you have a great Labor Day weekend. John, final thoughts on today?
Yeah, just a tough loss for the Lady Braves, but they'll come back and play another game on Monday. And that's the nice thing about baseball and softball. You get another game coming up right away, right?
When you're in junior high, the nice thing about being in junior high is that's just one game of a lot of them you're going to play in your lifetime. So hang right in there, gang, because you're going to have a lot. People are sending us, they're having snowy tomorrow at Save-A-Lot, at the Back to the Blue contest, and Sunday at soccer. Yeah,
okay.
Back to Blue.
Back to Blue, there you go.
So there you can get some snowies on Saturday and Sunday. We got that update. And Jill Cook, sorry, but we had to go and get that done. They just couldn't quite get her done, but they lose 13-9, a good ball game by both squads, and very proud of both of them. The PCS Brave baseball team holds on for the 6-5 win over Payson at Payson today. And for John Hall, I'm Jack Hall, reminding you to hug your kids and tell them you love them, and let them know most of all that the Lord Jesus Christ is their Savior and loves them even more than we can. Folks, we appreciate you listening. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Without them, we couldn't be here. Hope you'll spend your money with them. Go out to the Back the Blue Day tomorrow. It's an important one, folks, as you're backing the law enforcement at Save-A-Lot. It's tomorrow all day. And you can get a snowy out there, too. So I hope you'll go out and patronize all those folks and thank the folks at Save-A-Lot for backing the blue tomorrow. For John Hall, I'm Jack Hall. This has been another Central Illinois sports presentation.